Welcome from far and near to my weekly Soul Oracle, this time for week 17, which is from the 24th to the 30th of April 2023. And we are in the week after this important new moon in Aries and hybrid eclipse we had just last week, which was announcing the threshold into really a complete new era of humanity and the planet. And also the cards I have picked this time with my pendulum shows a little bit a different storyline than I am used to from the weeks before. And to start also this week, when I see the angel card is one more time the angel of farewell. And as things are not changing with a new moon in seconds, it's always a whole period which is needed to transform. And this time we have still maybe things to let go, or we are not prepared really to make peace with certain aspects from our personal past and also from the collective past. And now this is the message that we once more in this week take care of us, of our souls, that we are carried by angelic energies, farewell energies, that we can let go, that we can pass this threshold into a new area with new possibilities, new probabilities, new potentialities for our personal life as well as our co-creative activities for the collective. And also the deck, the power animal deck this time shows us a card which I rarely get in my readings. It's the empty card. Anything is possible. And maybe this just represents the energy of the new moon, that now the way is free into whatever we choose, and we should choose wisely where we intend to go, where we decide to go, which path we are going to walk in the next time. And always when this card appears, then I ask for a second card, and the second card then was the dragon. So we have also not only empty energies or standstill or just a point zero in our fields, in our time. We have also liberation energies. So it's really a week, a time for liberation, for going forward, for changing things, for realizing actively new things, new possibilities in our personal lives. And from the shamanic soul oracle, we get the council. And the council is representing the luminous beings which holds the complete wisdom of humanity. So the legend of shamanic traditions. And the message is quite clear from them, that we should use our inner senses, that we now should decide for unconditional acceptance and unconditional ongoing in our personal lives, as well as a collective of human beings. So also the nature spirits, they bring us the message of intuition. And maybe this is completely linked, that inner senses and intuition shall guide us now and in the future for all our personal decisions and also our co-creative activities in the near future, because now the way is free for new timelines, also for more love, more freedom, more peace. And maybe some of us, or even us as collective, we have still some difficulties, or we have some aspects in our lives where we are still blocked to let go, or that we have the feeling of standstill. And therefore in the transformation code deck we get the symbol of the blockage reliever, which we can use for all these topics, all these situations where we feel stuck, still stuck, or blocked, or a little bit in standstill, to be released, to be able to go forward. So as I always tell you, we can use this symbol just to be painted on a piece of paper, put it under the pillow, or we can just carry it as a drawing in our chest pocket, or we can energize our drinking water with it as an energetic support to release still remaining blockages somewhere. From the Sacred Creators, I got also 2 cards. One message was the distraction of the shiny things, and here the message is that we should not follow the temptation of shiny things, that we should follow our heart, and that we shall be true as beloved beings, shall be true as humans and as souls walking a time here on earth. And the second card I got was magic happens when you expect it, and the message behind shall be energy goes where our focus is. So the suggestion for the next week is really that we focus once more on our heart, that we realize our heart projects, and that we follow our soul path. We are obliged to live here in our time on earth. And from the Light and Shadow Tarot we get the 10 of Cups, and this is the relationship, the absolute relationship card. It's not about family or about romantic love, it's more about soulmates, it's about tribes, it's about happy ends, it's about intentional happy ends, and it's about heart openings, and it's about the path of a love that we are suggested to follow intentionally, as now the way is free, since we had this intense new moon now in Aries, and that we just enter the months of love, which is May. Finally, from the Sacred Destiny, I got the final card, and once again it's the love card, and it's about our path of heart. It's about unconditional love for this life here on planet Earth, on this still Garden of Eden. If we make it a Garden of Eden, we have the choice. And the suggestion also from the Council is that we really create now a Garden of Eden here for Mother Earth, Gaia. So I wish you a wonderful, loving, interesting week, and many loving ways to express yourself, to develop yourself, to follow your very own unconditional love path of life. And I hope we will see you again next week then, when we are really in the month of May. Until now, love and blessings. Bye bye.